Hello students, I hope you are doing well. Today we are going to talk about context clues. What do you do when you find difficult word in your reading? Do you look it up in the dictionary, or you ask your friends, maybe you ask your teachers, or do you try to guess what it means by yourself? How do you guess the meaning of an unfamiliar word? There are words or phrases around an unfamiliar word that can help you understand the meaning of a new word. These words and phrases are called context clues. If you learn how to use these clues, you can save yourself a trip to the dictionary, increase your vocabulary, and improve your reading comprehension. Context clues are hints that the author gives to help define a difficult or unusual word. The steps that you have to follow to guess the meaning of an unfamiliar word: first, circle the unfamiliar word, then identify its part of speech, look in the context to find clues, words, or phrases that hint at what the unknown word means, and finally infer its meaning. Context clues. There are different types of context clues: definition, restatement or synonym, contrast or antonym, comparison, example, list or series, cause and effect, description or inference. Definition. The unknown word is equated to a more familiar word or phrase. Usually a form to be is used. Let's take an example. Shyness is the state of being shy. So here we see that shyness means the state of being shy. Restatement or synonym. The meaning is usually right after the unfamiliar word and often separated from the rest of the sentence with commas, dashes, or parentheses. Sometimes or that is or in other words is used. Let's take an example. Meat eaters that are carnivores are at the top of the food chain. So here we see that carnivores are meat eaters. Alright? Contrast or antonym. The unfamiliar word is shown to be different from or unlike another word and is often an opposite, but however, although otherwise unless. Instead, on the contrary, on the other hand, while never, no, or not may be used to signal contrast. Let's take an example. Motorboats were prohibited, but sailboats were allowed. So here we see that prohibited and allowed, they have opposite meanings. Comparison. The unfamiliar word is shown to be the same as or like another word. To, like, as, similar to, or in the same way may be used to signal the comparison. Let's take an example. My brother is enthralled by birds, similar to the way that I'm fascinated by insects. So here we see that enthralled and fascinated, they have the same meaning. Example. The unfamiliar word is cleared up by giving an example. For instance, such as and for example may be used as signals. Hadi was suspended from school because of several infractions of the rules, such as smoking in the playground and bullying his classmates. Here we notice that smoking and bullying, they are forms of infractions of the rules. List or series. The unfamiliar word is included in a series of related words that give an idea of the word's meaning. North American predators include bears, wolves, and foxes. So here we see that bears, wolves, and foxes, they all belong to the group of predators. Cause and effect. The meaning of an unfamiliar word is signaled by a cause and effect relationship between ideas in the text. Example. Since no one came to the first meeting, attendance for the second one is mandatory for all staff. So here we see that the cause is that no one came to the first meeting. The attendance for the second one is mandatory or compulsory. Description or inference. The meaning of an unfamiliar word can be inferred from the description of a situation or experience. Example. The monkey's vociferous chatter made me wish I had earplugs. Here vociferous, it means noisy. Alright, he wishes he had earplugs means that then the chatter was not joyful. Alright, now refer to your textbook to read the explanation about the definition and types of context clues on pages 14 and 15, then complete workbook activity 1.2. Thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed the video.